A door that seemed slightly open may have just been slammed shut. As speculation around Max Verstappen's future continues to dominate Formula One headlines, McLaren's CEO Zak Brown has delivered his clearest message yet. The team has no intention of replacing either Lando Norris or Oscar Piastri. And for anyone hoping to see Verstappen in papaya colours, that statement changes the entire conversation. The rumours intensified during the Austrian Grand Prix weekend, with Verstappen sitting only 7th in the championship despite finishing 2nd at Spielberg. Questions about his future have become impossible to ignore. His contract with Red Bull runs until 2028, but the widely discussed performance clause could allow him to leave if he is not 1st or 2nd in the standings by the summer break. Right now, he is 98 points behind championship leader Kimi Antonelli and 58 behind George Russell. That immediately sparked discussion about possible destinations. Mercedes appears committed to its current lineup, with Toto Wolff stating he does not want to change his drivers for 2027 and Russell declaring he will be driving for the team next year 100%. Ferrari also looks closed off after Charles Leclerc signed a new long-term agreement and Lewis Hamilton remains under a multi-year contract. Suddenly, McLaren appeared to be the only realistic option. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Brown initially left a tiny crack in the door. Speaking to Sky Sports, he admitted that Verstappen is a 4-time world champion and joked that only some bizarre situation involving one of his current drivers could create an opening. Yet even in that same interview, he emphasized that Norris and Piastri are happy, committed and tied to multi-year contracts. The message was clear. McLaren likes exactly what it already has. Truck racing I did a little bit of, single-seater touring cars, sports cars, and then came an even stronger statement. Speaking on the Chris Moyles show, Brown declared that McLaren has 2 amazing drivers and told listeners they would see Norris and Piastri in McLaren cars for a long time. That's the real issue for Verstappen. The one team many viewed as his most realistic destination is publicly reinforcing its loyalty to its current lineup. Brown went even further during an appearance on Heart Breakfast. He described McLaren as a team on the rise and insisted there is no intention to change the driver pairing. He admitted that calls frequently come in because of McLaren's growing success, but stressed that the team is not looking for drivers. This changes everything because it shifts the focus away from what Verstappen wants and toward what McLaren is willing to do. At the same time, Brown was careful not to dismiss Verstappen entirely. He called the Dutchman an extraordinary talent and acknowledged that every top team must monitor the driver market. In Formula One, circumstances can change overnight. Contracts exist, but so do opportunities, unexpected departures, and major strategic decisions. Brown knows that better than anyone. Still, the strongest message from Austria was not about Verstappen. It was about trust. Norris and Piastri delivered 14 victories for McLaren last season, and Brown openly stated that he is looking forward to the next 14. For now, McLaren's future appears built around those 2 drivers, not around a blockbuster signing. But Formula One has a habit of turning certainty into uncertainty very quickly. If Verstappen eventually decides to activate his options, and if McLaren truly keeps the door closed, where does the sport's biggest star go next? And it may not stop here. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.